The Connecticut Whale with a 3-0 victory over the Buffalo Beauts in Game 1 of the Isobel Cup semifinals, and I'm joined by the person who turned away all 37 shots of the Buffalo Beauts, Connecticut Whale's Jaimie Leonoff, the goaltender. And first of all, congratulations on the win. Not only the perfect start for you with a shutout. How important is it to not only have this perfect start, but to do it by not allowing a goal?
Well, a win's a win. Wouldn't matter if we won 10-9. It's nice to have a shutout. It's just a sweet cherry on top, but really happy that we won. We played a great game overall, and that's the important thing going into tomorrow is everybody's ready to go, and tonight showed it.
Late in the first period, or halfway through that first period, the second half of the first period, your team really started to tilt the ice, but then Buffalo, in the very beginning of the second period, got a lot of the ice time in your zone. You made a couple of really good saves, I think a double save on Hannah McGowan. Could you feel that you needed to really not just stand on your head, but do very well at that point, because it looked like Buffalo was coming on early in the second period?
Well, in the playoffs, everything counts. It's surprising. Sometimes you overlook, oh, it's one soft goal, one nice goal, but you take those away, and that's the goal that changes the game. That's the goal that changes the momentum. Maybe that's the goal at the end of the game that you want back, and you lose by a goal, or they tie the game, and then you lose in overtime off a weird bounce. You need to make every save you can to give your team the best chance possible, and that's definitely what it comes down to, especially in the playoffs where everything matters that much more.
Could you feel the intensity change a little bit between regular season and playoffs, playing in this game in the first game of the playoffs?
Yeah, you could definitely see teams skating, and they skate all year, and every game is tough, but playoffs turns in another gear, and people really come ready to go, and it really means something now, and not like the regular season doesn't mean as much, but there's something about playoffs that brings the best of people.
How much did Kelly Stack's first goal just take the pressure off the team?
It was a great goal. Kelly should be known for that. She scored a lot of goals like that this year. She's got one hell of a shot, and she's a talented forward, talented scorer. And it's always nice to score the first one. It's always nice to go up.
Speaking of a person with a talented shot, or a really hard shot, Megan Bozek of the Buffalo Beauts from the point. Like, what are you thinking every time she's winding up with a right-handed cannonball?
Well, I've seen a lot of hard shots in my lifetime, so when she's shooting, I know it's going to be hard, but it doesn't change anything because you don't want to fall back. But I see her shooting, I'm ready for it. I know it's coming hard, and I know she likes to go up high sometimes, but sometimes she switches it up and goes down low, so there's no reading it. You just got to be in position and react to the shot and treat her like everybody else. Can't play afraid.
What's the key to this quick turnaround tomorrow? A lot of the season you're used to playing once a week or a couple of weeks. Now it's tomorrow, less than 24 hours, you're back out on the ice. What's the key to the rest and recovery, and be as sharp tomorrow as you were today?
Well, I think the big key is actually we've been working for this all season, so we're supposed to be ready for this moment now. There isn't anything we should be doing differently. We should be in good enough shape to be fresh and ready to go tomorrow, go to bed at a reasonable hour, do the same thing you do every day. You shouldn't have to change anything because you spend all year getting ready for the playoffs. So now you're supposed to be ready. You aren't supposed to be continuing to get ready.
Jaimie Leonoff, goaltender for the Connecticut Whale. Connecticut 3-0 winners over the Buffalo Beauts, a 1-0 series lead over Buffalo. Jaimie, thank you so very much for joining us, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much for having me.